Well, a story that dates us 30 years ago today. The three of us were bumming a quarter from Mum or Dad to try to play Pac-Man. That's right. It was the first video game that appealed to girls as well as boys, which helped make it so popular. As Teresa Lalonde reports tonight, today's online birthday celebrations prove it is as addictive as ever.
1 quarter, hours of fun chasing ghosts, munching dots. The game was so big, it had a song. And its own cereal. It was the first arcade game to widely appeal to teen boys and girls.
Pac-Man came out when I was about 13, and we would just all head down to the arcade and have these massive games of Pac-Man. There was actually a lineup.
Today, Brenda Bailey makes video games. She knows what works.
Easy to play, easy to pick up, really difficult to master, and to have that sense of replayability. These are very, very important design concepts in video games today, and Pac-Man nailed it 30 years ago.
It was just a fun, silly little game that nobody got blown up.
John Robertson repairs and resells arcade games. He was being called to work on Pac-Man in 1980, right after it came out. The problem? It was too popular.
And the cash box on it was a little small for the amount of coins that went into them.
So when I was a kid, my brother was a big gamer and he racked the score on this thing. It was so high that it went back to 0. I spent years trying to do the same thing. The Twitter sphere was full of nostalgia like that today. Pac-Man was the top conversation on Twitter. Many people were struck by today's Google graphic, a playable version of Pac-Man. The tweets talked about how distracting it was. No work getting done in the office. Sentimentality still sells this old game.
Pac-Man is still very popular for homes.
Of course, you can get the computer version, but really, this is way more physical, more fun, even when you lose. Teresa Lalonde, CBC News, Vancouver.